Increases are made by picking up a stitch from 2 rows below the row that I'm currently knitting and placing it correctly onto the left-hand needle. Now, by correctly, I mean that the left-hand needle should be going into the front of the stitch. So for a make one right, which is a right-leaning increase on the knit side, I'm going to insert the right needle into the back of the stitch that's 1 row below the stitches on my left needle, but that's actually 2 rows below the row that I'm currently working on. And I'm going to lift that to the right and then insert the left-hand needle into the front of that stitch. So now I've created a new stitch. I'm going to knit into that. And then knit into the stitch that was already there. To do a make one left, which is a left-leaning increase on the knit side, I'm going to use my left-hand needle and pick up the stitch that's 2 rows below the stitches on my right-hand needle. So I'm picking that up to the left. Now to do that, I had to stick my left needle into the back of that stitch, which is incorrect. So to fix that, I'm going to temporarily transfer that new stitch to the right-hand needle. So now I can stick my left-hand needle into the front of that stitch. Now I can knit into that new stitch and knit into the stitch that was already on my needle. A make one right on the purl side is very similar to a make one right on the knit side, except this time when my right-hand needle goes into the stitch that's 1 row below the stitches on my left-hand needle, it's going into the front of that stitch. So I lift it up to the right, and now to transfer to the left-hand needle, I need to make sure that that left-hand needle also goes into the front of that stitch. Now this time I'm going to purl the new stitch. And then purl the stitch that was already on the needle. Finally, for a make one left on the purl side, when my left needle goes into the stitch that's 2 rows below the stitches on my right-hand needle, this time the needle's going into the front of the stitch. So it's already correct. There's no need to turn it around. So I'm going to purl into that new stitch and then purl into the stitch that was already on the left-hand needle. I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.